Hey, how's it going? My name is Dan NG. Have you ever coveted or dreamt of holding one of those sweet intramural championship winning t-shirts? I know I for sure have. For that reason, I've compiled a list of tips and a bit of advice to help you along your way to winning one of those shirts one day.
For the team organization, it's good to have somebody who knows, who has played the sport, at least one person, so they can be like your ringleader, like the person who is the coach, so to speak. Sometimes you get teams that don't have anybody who knows what they're doing really, and so they're just kind of disorganized out on the field or the court or wherever.
You're kind of team captain of the soccer team, and you probably have done it in the past as well. How do you get your guys get to games on time and stuff? A lot of teams have to forfeit, so they end up dropping their schedule at times.
Well, in all honesty, what I do is I'll send out a text. The first thing I do actually is I look for people who are pretty reliable, like when I pick my team. Like it's pretty important to have them show up for games, so all these guys that I play with are pretty dang reliable. But then after that, I just make sure they have a love for soccer and then send them a text, and usually they show up on their own, or whatever sport we're playing, so yeah.
Sportsmanship's also a big thing with BYU intramurals. How do you try to keep your cool? How do you get your teammates to calm down if they're getting mad,
Well, you just, like I said, I try to pick people who are pretty cool-headed anyway in the first place, and then after that, if there is a problem, then you just talk to them and you just explain to them, hey, let me know if there's a problem and I can talk to the refs.
Cool.
It is important to know the rules, because for flag football, there's a bunch of weird rules that aren't just playing football in the park, so those will get you.
Do you have one question? Is a lot of intramural flag football players complain about the non-aggressiveness that BYU implemented to the rules. So what's your opinion on that? Would you like to see BYU lax it a little bit, or do you think it's okay since it's flag football?
Well, honestly, a lot of it's not BYU policy. A lot of it's just in the rules of the flag football sport. It's a national organization. There's an official rule book and everything. So, as far as BYU changing the rules, they don't do that because it's the sport. It's like saying change the rules for basketball. I mean, you just don't do that. So
the coordinators that's their one biggest thing they try to focus on is having good sportsmanship, because we're just out here basically just to have fun. It's a good service that the school provides for us to have fun and be competitive. So,
all right. Have you seen a lot of games maybe hampered by poor sportsmanship? Have you seen teams have problems with that, or maybe?
Yeah, definitely. It happens all the time. That's why they keep hammering it into our heads every time we talk about pregame. No, good sportsmanship. So it obviously happens all the time.
Can you think of an example? So if you had to persuade another BYU student to play on your team or just to play intramurals in general, what would you say to them?
I would tell them it's a great opportunity to get involved. Our team is consisted of a lot of class members from the chemical engineering group, and so we get to play with our classmates, you get to know them, and it's something fun to do after school, so you're not studying all the time, and it gets you active, gets you outside, which I think is important. So there's a lot of physical benefits, and it's a lot of fun.